Hello friends, welcome to the Ekalavya University. I am Ravindra K. I am the founder and the developer of the system named Ekalavya University. One system, all of IT career. This is the outcome of my 20 years of research and development. As the part of our objectives of the system, now I am presenting to you a good idea, software career for every graduate aspirant. As you know, a good idea may change your life. Now, I am presenting to you a life changing idea for millions. Here, graduate means any graduate. He or she may be engineering graduate or non engineering graduate of arts, science, commerce, management, etc. and all that. Any graduate. The graduate is not my requirement, industry's requirement. Because they expect for every programmer mental maturity is required. That's why industry minimum expect graduation from a programming candidate. That point you have to understand. Here, software career for every graduate, provided he or she is having three C's: computer, commitment, and common sense. Here, computer means any workable computer. Even a second hand, if you are not in a position to afford, even a second hand computer of a dual core or core to do worth 5,000 is enough until you settle in your job. Second one is commitment. If you want to become evolve as a programmer, you must have commitment. Without commitment, just by hearting something and all that, you never evolve as a programmer. That point you have to understand. Thereafter, common sense. I am not talking about intelligence. Just you require common sense. What is common sense and all that in respective context I will explain to you. Common sense means you should aware of what is going on around you and you have to take a sound judgment in respective situations. I will explain to you practically in the respective context. Now, if you have the three C's, computer, commitment, and common sense, we provide you A to Z support. What you require to you, everything through our system, I am going to provide you to enable you to evolve as industry ready programmer. Not only becoming industry ready, you will be in a position to choose your employer. The status through our system we can complete within a short span of time. That is just 120 hours of training program I am providing to you. If you complete that, 100% you will be evolved as industry ready programmer and you will be in a position to choose your employer. A good idea may change your life, but just an idea is not enough to realize the result. In order to transform an idea into pragmatic realities or pragmatic result, you must have three R's. Before explaining about the three R's, I would like to give you an analogy which is most appropriate. Career journey and road journey analogically are alike. In case of road journey, means to reach a destination, you must have three R's. What are the three R's? Right road, right vehicle, right road map, right comfort, and right time. Once again, I repeat: right road, right vehicle, right road map, right comfort, and right time. The 5 hours are available. You can reach the destination in time comfortably. Similar manner, in the career journey also, you require three R's, that is, right system, right strategy, and right support. To provide all this, all the three, I have developed a unique technology which is totally unique in the world of programming studies, that is web series. Web series, through comparatively with the conventional system, through web series, you derive a number of benefits. It provides you all the three R's, and I am going to explain about that thoroughly after a few seconds. Before explaining about the three R's, I would like to explain about the job opportunities. Actually, you may have a doubt. Millions of engineering graduates are seeking for a software job. You are an ordinary graduate of art, science, commerce, or management. How can you compete with them? That is 100% correct doubt. But I give you my explanation. If you are convinced with that, you can proceed with that. Actually, through this course of 120 hours of training program, I I 100% confident that I can transform you as an industry ready programmer. And you get a great testimonial that a international certification of OCAJP. That point you keep in mind. Now, job opportunities. Actually, as a matter of principle, all A grade companies like Wipro, Infosys, etc., and all that, they have a rule book. They prefer the graduates from colleges only, or they have certain norms and all that. They may not consider an ordinary graduate, non-engineering graduate. But one thing, there are many B grade company, B grade and C grade companies, they give more preference to skill than formal education. Just an example I give it to you. You feel like an employer. You're an employer. You want a candidate, a software guy having skills. Now, two persons came to you. One person is having formal education, engineering with a computer science and all that, but he does not have any skills. Other person is an ordinary graduate, but he is having skills what you are expecting. Which candidate you take? Obviously, according to me, you may take a candidate, ordinary graduate with appropriate skills than an engineering graduate having formal education. That point you understand. At least 50 to 60% of companies or employers think like that, like you only. That's why that much a gap or a big gap is for them. Second one is one document, one report I have to tell you. National Employability Report. That is 2020. According to National Employability Report, only 3.84% of engineering, take it as 4%, only 4% of engineering graduates are employable, means suitable for software development, product development industry. That means how much gap is there? 96% gap is there. That is for you only. These employers and 60% to 70% employers, they bother about appropriate skills. That I am going to provide to you, and I am going to provide you an international certification, that is OCAJP, Oracle Certified Associate Java Programmer. Because of that, you will be superior to any engineering graduate, no doubt about that. But all of this, if you have a discipline, already I told you, computer commitment, common sense, you don't bother about anything. Rest of the A to Z support, our system will provide to you in order to transform you as an industry ready programmer and enable you to choose your employer on your own. I told about 3 R's: right system, right strategy, and right support. For that purpose, I have developed a unique technology, that is web series. This is 100% new to the world of programming studies. This is my brainchild. It is backed by 20 years of my experience, all that I have incorporated here. Now I explain the superiority of the web series comparatively with the conventional type of learning. Actually, web series are like in entertainment field, you know that TV serial episodes. TV serial episodes, every unit, what you call episode. Episode, it may be half an hour or 1 hour. Here, our entire course is divided into units. Each unit is called a training session. Training session of 1 hour each. That is the first feature of the training sessions. Because of that, what happened? Any course you take, it may be Java, Python, OCAP certifications, C or anything. The web series dissect into training sessions, countable training sessions. That is the first feature. By that, if I complete 40 training sessions, I can complete Python. Like that, calculation, you can appraise how much time is required to complete that. That's the first advantage. Second advantage is in each training session, you will perform 2 or 3 programs. Actually, by writing programs only, you learn and master language. From the day one, you start writing programs. While writing only, you learn and master program. And theory you need not study, concepts and all that you need not study. While writing programs only, practically you understand theory. One time watch is enough. Thereafter you understand everything, every concept. Thereafter you implement that. So in every training session, from the day one, you start writing the program. While writing the programs only, you learn and master programming. That is the model. And the most important is software studies, programming studies, you must complete within the time frame. If you study for a long time, or otherwise whenever you have sometime if you study and all that, the effectiveness is not there. You never be evolved as a right industry ready programmer. So within the time span, customized study plan, you have to complete that. For that purpose, the training sessions helps you a lot. And psychologically, one great feature is you never expect. You feel that you are zero in programming. Today, if you start Python, today itself you start writing programs. Then what is your state of mind after completion? Your interest is doubled. What I recommend, complete one training session a day of 1 hour, but you may complete two, three. I have seen many students reported to me whatever they have to complete within 1 month, they have completed within 15, 20 days also. That status you reach because whatever you never expected that you got and all that, your state of mind is different. Your energy will be doubled, our interest will be doubled, you develop a passion towards programming. That is enough, sky is the limit to reach your goal. In this context, you may get a doubt. That is very reasonable doubt, and if I would be in your position also, I might have got the same doubt. Actually, how a layman or otherwise who is having no programming background can perform programs from day one? That is 100% right doubt. Okay, actually, I give you an analogy. By that, I think you may be convinced. Otherwise, 1 hour you work, then automatically you yourself will convince. Actually, in my view, and logically, learning car driving and learning programming are alike. Car driving you cannot learn in classroom. Suppose if I explain about accelerator, clutch, brake, gears, road map, the road signals and all that, you may understand little, but it's not complete. Am I right? How you learn car driving? Simply sitting in the driving seat and drive and learn. So then you can learn everything practically. That is what is the accelerator, what is clutch, what is the brake, what is the gear, what are the road signals, what are the do's, what are the don'ts. Just within 1 hour, 2 hours, you learn everything. But a classroom, it is not possible. In the same manner, in my view, the correct approach of learning and mastering programming is learn through program. From the day one you start writing program and learn concepts on your own, you develop interest towards the programming. Here, one more analogy is there. When you start learning car driving, zero to expert, until you get confidence, full confidence of driving car, then you learn. In programming also, the same principle you apply. You start from zero, learn everything brick by brick and construct, and until you get confidence that I can learn, I can write programs, then you learn. So in that way, many points are there in between learning car driving and learning programming. One other important principle is half knowledge is more dangerous than no knowledge. This principle is also applicable for both programming as well as car driving. That point you have to understand. I already told you, web series is divided into training sessions of 1 hour each. So here the entire course, whatever I have developed, is divided into 120 training sessions. In that, many subjects are covered that I am going to explain in the roadmap. A detailed roadmap I am providing to you after this. If you are interested in all that, first watch the roadmap thoroughly. In that, curriculum, study plan, and monitoring system, everything I have provided in detail. Here I am explaining everything briefly. So, what I told you, I am providing you 120 training sessions of 1 hour each. So, by completion of this, whatever you require to evolve as an industry ready programmer, all that you are going to get. And including an international certification, famous, prominent international certification, OCAJP, Oracle Certified Associate Java Programmer, that is based on core Java. I give you 100% pass guarantee for that. So, in this curriculum, in this program, everything is there. As I told you, in the roadmap, I explain the curriculum and other allied things and all that. And finally, I would like to tell you one thing. Many individuals and institutions come out with their training programs with a lot of window dressing, adjectives, everything and all that. Most of you are attracted by them and have joined the course. But sometimes you have to pay penalty because their adjectives are different and their teaching is different. The quality of teaching is different. Then if you regret also, there is no use because already you paid fee. I am not that person because this is a matter of your ambition or your career. I should not spoil that. That's why, unlike all other people, I am going to provide you 6 hours, 6 training session of web series. 6 training sessions I am going to provide. Study one training session every day and complete. Just a matter of 6 days or maximum 1 week. You complete that. At the end of that, I give you assurance of writing 6 solid Python program. Not only learning concepts and all that, 6 solid Python programs, and you feel like a professional and implement them like a professional. All that, these things you have to learn practically only. Theoretically, 100 things somebody may explain, but you may not grasp them fully. But as I told you, it is like a car driving I am providing to you. That's why at the end of that, 6 training sessions end of the 6 training sessions, you write a 6 program. Thereafter, you decide yourself whether to study this course. If you want to study this course and all that, now in this intro, I have given a brief explanation for many things, and in the roadmap, I have given detailed explanation for every element, whatever so far I explained. By that, you can decide whether to study this course or not.